Africa's story of healing begins where life itself began, deep in the embrace of nature. For thousands of years, African societies believed that the earth was the first teacher, the first healer, and the first giver of wisdom. In every region of the continent, from the lush forests of Central Africa to the wide-open savannas of the East, nature shaped how people understood health. Plants were not just plants, they were living medicines. Rivers held spiritual power. Mountains were seen as homes of ancestors. Every leaf, root, bark, and mineral carried meaning and purpose. In ancient communities, healers rose from childhood training. They watched elders identify herbs, interpret dreams, and sense the balance between the body and the spirit. Healing was a lifelong calling, passed down like a sacred flame. These early healers understood something modern medicine is rediscovering today, that health is not only physical, but emotional and spiritual as well. Harmony with nature meant harmony with the self. This is where African medicine begins, with respect for the earth, wisdom from the ancestors, and a belief that healing comes from living in balance. As African civilizations grew, so did their knowledge of healing. Across the continent, the role of the healer became central to community life. In West Africa, herbalists known as Babalawo, Dibia, or Inyanga mastered hundreds of plants. They mixed roots for fever, bark for infections, leaves for pain, and resins for cleansing. Their knowledge was so deep that it was memorized like scripture, passed from one generation to the next through secret teachings. Miners worked with the spiritual world. They used cowrie shells, sacred symbols, chants, and meditation to understand illnesses believed to come from spiritual imbalance or emotional conflict. In many cultures, they were consulted before major decisions and community rituals. Bone setters treated broken limbs with amazing precision, using bamboo splints, herbal pastes, massage, and heat therapy. Their methods inspired techniques still used today. And spiritual doctors protected communities from unseen forces, performing cleansing rituals, smoke ceremonies, and ancestral invocations to restore harmony. African healing was not one practice, it was a system, a network of specialists who understood the body, the soul, and the unseen world. As African healing evolved, powerful centers of medical knowledge emerged across the continent. In Nubia, physicians used plant-based antibiotics long before modern science discovered them. Through fermented grains and desert herbs, they treated infections with remarkable success. Their approach blended spiritual insight with scientific method. In ancient Egypt, medicine became an organized profession. Doctors performed surgeries using bronze scalpels, forceps, needles, and bandages soaked in honey and herbs. They kept detailed medical records, papyrus scrolls listing remedies for wounds, infections, pain, and childbirth. Egyptian physicians specialized in eye care, dentistry, and bone treatment. They studied anatomy through observation, and their knowledge influenced Greece and the Middle East. Further south in Ethiopia, monks preserved healing wisdom in sacred medical scrolls. These scrolls contained prayers, herbal formulas, and protective symbols used to treat spiritual and physical illness. Ethiopian healers used frankincense, myrrh, wild coffee, and mountain plants for purification and healing.